Welcome, Holly Yogi here. So glad you found my channel and my core integration playlist. So for this exercise, we're going to be tapping into what's called your spiral line. This is a myofascial chain identified by Thomas Myers, a fascial pioneer. He writes about it at length in his book Anatomy Trains if you want to explore a little bit more. And I'm going to try to not get too heady or complicated with the anatomy of the spiral line. If you're not familiar with fascial lines, they're basically like a team of muscles in fascia that are actually connected by soft tissue, and they work together when the body's balanced and working in a really structurally sound way. And the spiral line crosses the body in multiple areas, and it's like it hugs you for support. And we're going to tap into this kind of X cross of support that we have in our abdomen. So again, we're not going to go over the entire spiral line, but if you want to think about it through the trunk of the body, it begins at the base of the skull. So we can track it down from the base of the skull down through the back of the neck, where then it's going to cross the spine, where it becomes your rhomboids, and then dives under the scapula, connecting to the serratus muscle. So it's actually a continuous muscle. Some anatomists are now referring to it as the rhomboserratus muscle. But then it wraps around the side here and then connects to your external obliques. So this is what we're going to start to work with up here. And what's cool about this line is the external obliques then cross fascially the abdomen and then dives deeper into your internal obliques on the other side. So again, you can imagine this kind of X cross down that then weaves down through the leg portion of the spiral line. So you can check out another video for that so we don't get too heady. But we're going to be thinking of moving with this line as a whole, doing some cross body twist type crunches. But sometimes it can just be really helpful to visualize what we're working with. And again, like all the other videos, we're going to move slow and mindful. So for this exercise, I just recommend a blanket or pillow for your head, and we'll come down onto your back. All right. So as you come to your back, start off with the knees bent and the feet planted, and just reset the hips a little bit. Then we'll go ahead and extend one leg out to the end of the mat. And then open, and let's extend your left leg out and open your right knee out to the side. So you're in like a little tree pose shape on your back. And we're going to now make the left elbow, the left shoulder and arm kind of like a cactus shape or a goal post. Now, if this is not comfortable for you, you can start with the arm to T and bend the elbow as we move. So just be sure you start in a comfortable place. And we're going to take your other hand, your right hand, it's going to go underneath the base of your skull. And we've got the hand here to support the head. I don't want you to be doing these crunching type movements by straining the neck at all. So actually feel the palm beneath the skull and almost even root the head back into the hand for that support. So you're going to find a deep breath in. Exhale, first pull your belly into the spine. Then start to lift your right knee up as you lift your left elbow. Think of that cross shape, bringing the left low ribs towards the right hip, tapping left elbow to the right thigh, and pausing for a moment. Now, the really good part of this exercise is as we release. This is called an eccentric contraction. As we slowly release back to the floor, take a deep breath in, and now let those tissues lengthen. Exhale, pull the belly in first. Draw the core in and up, and let the core really do the work to lift the knee and the elbow towards each other. Inhale, slowly release to the floor, controlling that descent with your strong and connected core. Exhale, belly draws in and out, picking up your right knee. Pull it to the elbow. Hover for just a moment. This time we're going to add on by stretching the leg and the arm up towards each other. And then inhale, slowly stretch out, nice and long. Lengthening the spine, releasing the head back. Inhale. As you exhale, bend the elbow and the knee. Come back to your little tree pose cactus shape. Deep breath in first. Using your exhale to pull the belly in. Lift the knee towards the elbow towards the knee. Hover. And then extend the limbs up towards each other. Same thing, that lovely eccentric contraction as we resist gravity, stabilize the spine, and stretch back out nice and long. Go ahead and release the right arm from the head and take a moment and just breathe, kind of feel one side of the body versus the other. I know I can feel a difference. And then we'll find that on the other side. So you're going to draw your left knee up to bend. Open your left knee out to the side. Find that tree pose shape here. Right elbow is going to drop back into a cactus shape, and left hand's going to come underneath the base of the skull. Again, use that hand for support. Deep breath in first. Exhale, pull your belly in. Moving from your core, slowly pick up that left knee. Bring your right elbow to your knee and hover. Inhale, slowly releasing back to the floor. Deep breath. Exhale, belly draws in. Elbow to the knee, knee to elbow. Inhale, release, controlling that descent. Exhale, draw the belly in and up, elbow to the knee. This time, take a little pause. Stretch the leg and the arm towards each other. And then slowly stretch them back, lengthening out the spine. Resisting gravity, releasing that arm back overhead. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead and find your little tree pose, cactus arm. Deep breath. Exhale, belly draws in, lift the knee and the elbow towards each other. Hover. Extend the limbs. And slowly release. As you release this time, go ahead and stretch the left arm back too. Take a nice big morning stretch. Float the arms down beside you. Go ahead and remove the blanket or the pillow from your head. And we'll balance out with a bridge pose here. Love always following up our core work with a bridge pose. Opening the arms to T, grounding through the heels. Press into the feet, roll up the spine, and reach forward with your knees. Feeling that strong back line of the legs. Go ahead and float your arms up for the ceiling. And then roll down one vertebra at a time. Bring your hands to your belly and just check in here. So if you feel like you still have some more strength to explore, you can do another round, maybe even 2. I usually do a set of 5 on each side. Follow that up with the bridge pose. And if I'm still feeling strong, do another round or 2. Or you can keep exploring some more core integration videos here on YouTube. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And you can always find me at hollyyogi.me. So stay in touch and namaste.